Hello guys, in today's video we're gonna check out the best phones with blasters in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and many more. To find out more information about these phones with blasters you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality phones with blasters according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Xiaomi Mi 10. The 5G connectivity is a requirement for every flagship phone in 2020. Thanks to this technology, the wireless internet is now faster than ever. The great news is, you don't have to experience 5G at a costly price. The Xiaomi Mi 10 costs way lower than most of the 5G phones today. Aside from this, you also get a 64MP primary camera with a combination of a 13MP ultra-wide and 5MP macro lens cameras. In the performance department, you have a Snapdragon 865 processor and a Full HD screen with a 144Hz screen refresh rate. And don't forget the blaster with the dedicated Xiaomi remote app. The remote app of Xiaomi contains the controls of most of your everyday appliances like your TV, air conditioner, projectors, and even electric fans. What makes it more drooling is its low price point. This is a great deal especially for those who are finding a premium phone with an blaster. The only downside we see is its lack of support in the US market. Currently, Xiaomi only supports other devices such as scooters, action cameras, power banks, and others. They don't officially sell their smartphones here yet, but they have a global support website that you can access whenever you encounter glitches on your Xiaomi phone. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Xiaomi Mi 10. The Xiaomi Mi 10 is another phone from Xiaomi that is much to be desired. Not only does it have your essential blaster, it also has a 108MP camera together with 3 more cameras for your ultra-wide and macro shots. This makes it one of the best camera phones today. You'll also get a Super AMOLED screen paired with a 90Hz screen refresh rate. This provides you a buttery smooth screen that can give you the feeling of performance snappiness of this phone. No more frame drops or glitches on your high-graphic mobile games. Unlike other Xiaomi phones, the body is made with metal, sandwiched with Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on both front and back. This gives it a more premium feel to the hands. We just wish they make the Xiaomi Mi 10 more competitively priced than the Xiaomi Mi 10. The latter was launched worldwide in late September, while the former was launched in February 2020. There should be a little price drop from the Mi 10. The number 3 position is held by Huawei Mate 10 Pro. Huawei's smartphone game may be over in America, but they are not giving up on the American dream yet. The Huawei Mate 10 Pro was one of their last straws in the flagship phone market in the US. It has got an impressive 20MP and 12MP dual camera setup and a 4000 mAh battery that can last a whole day. The screen also supports HDR10 and a 1080x2160 screen resolution. The overall design exceeds expectations and is a real stunner up until now. And we never expected an blaster for a 2018 flagship phone. But this phone got one. Now, you can control your TV while watching your favorite shows. Since Huawei is out of the US market today, the lack of support for this phone may bother you. The absence of the headphone jack and expandable storage may also not be everyone's cup of tea. There are many options out there that have support for all of these functions and benefits at a more affordable price. This is more inclined to those who want a premium-looking smartphone with a great performance. Next at number 4 we have TCL 10 Pro. TCL is popular as a TV brand, and you never get to see them sell smartphones until recently. The TCL 10 Pro is their take on your next ideal smartphone. As TCL is already a famous brand for TVs, expect a vibrant 2340x1008 at Full HD AMOLED display. This will elevate your viewing experience on your movies and videos, especially if you are coming from an entry-level smartphone. The camera module's placement is rather unconventional. TCL chose a horizontal placement for its quad camera setup. That may be an awkward design, but at least there's no protruding camera bump on the back of your phone. While the TCL 10 Pro is a decent daily driver for your everyday usage, you may feel some hiccups when using this phone. Its Snapdragon 675 chip is really outdated for 2020 standards. Even if it is paired with a hefty 6GB RAM, some of you might feel its sluggish performance in the long run. Plus, some phones have better specs and better hardware within its $450 price tag. But if you are finding a phone with an blaster, this is one of the great choices for you. The number 5 position is held by Poco X3 NFC phone. Its flagship specs paired with a mid-range price made a lasting impact on the smartphone world up until they separated from the parent company Xiaomi and launched the new slew of smartphones. One of them is the Poco X3 NFC. It has an adaptive 120Hz screen refresh rate, 6GB RAM, and Snapdragon 732 processor, which is a great mid-range processor for your gaming needs. It still contains Xiaomi's Mi 12, its own version of Android 10. Its Blaster is paired with Xiaomi's remote app, making this phone like a universal remote control for your devices. Unfortunately, you'll only get up to 4+ for its internet connectivity. Yes, 4G is blazingly fast, but knowing Poco for manufacturing flagship specs phones for ridiculously low prices, they should have made an option for this variant. Its large camera bump also protrudes whenever you lie it flat on any flat surfaces. This can make a significant scratch on your camera module. The number 6 position is dominated by Redmi Note 9 Pro. A mid-range phone does not really need to cost $500 or more. The Redmi Note 9 Pro is one great example of a mid-range phone that does not break the bank. It provides a 2400x1080 Full HD screen. Paired with 6GB RAM and Snapdragon 720 processor, this phone breezes through your daily tasks and leisure. From your productivity apps to heavyweight games. It also has an Blaster that is paired with Xiaomi's remote control app. As already said above, the remote app carries a lot of brands to ensure that you can control every remote control device you have at home. As it is skinned with Mi 11, expect tons of ads with it. From installing an app to clearing your cache, this may be quite an annoyance for many. But this is one way of how Xiaomi earns its profit. Maybe give them a little consideration for this. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Redmi Note 9. Looking for a budget smartphone with an Blaster? The Redmi Note 9 can give you these two easily. For only $200, you can already get a mid-range phone that is more than capable of doing your everyday tasks. Unlike its bigger brother, its punch-hole camera is placed on the upper left corner. This makes your gaming and watching experience more pleasurable. You'll also get a Full HD screen protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5, a 5020 mAh battery, and a 48MP rear camera. Since it has a $200 price tag, expect it to have a plastic build. You also have that awkward placement of the fingerprint sensor below the camera, which is prone to accidental smudges on the camera module. The number 8 position is held by LG G5. If you are veering away from Chinese smartphones or seeking a basic phone that has an Blaster in it, the LG G5 is the right choice for you. The LG G5 was one of the flagship phones released by the Korean electronics company in 2016. It packs a modular package, meaning that you can customize this phone to your liking. This revolutionary concept did not convince enough consumers though. While its modular concept still has a long way to go, its base specs did not disappoint. It has a 1440x2560 screen, Snapdragon 820 processor, and a removable 2800 mAh battery. These specs can still perform your daily tasks in some light games. LG's quick remote app will let you control almost all your devices in one go, thanks to its Blaster. Take note that this phone can only be maxed out to Android 8.0 Oreo. This can compromise your personal identity if you use this as a backup phone. For those who are still using LG G5 or planning to buy it, you can update its operating system to Lineage OS to make it more secure. Next at number 9 we have Redmi Note 8 Pro. Another great phone that has an Blaster in it is a Redmi Note 8 Pro. This mid-range offering from Xiaomi that was launched in 2019 still packs a punch until today. It's all thanks to its MediaTek Helio 9 processor, 6GB of RAM, and an adequate amount of storage. Its camera is also something to be impressed with. The 64MP camera sensor can take high-quality shots, a great deal for a phone priced at around $200. It's also got a headphone jack, which is a rare feature on phones today together with the Blaster. Just like other Xiaomi phones here, expect a plasticky build with this phone. Its successor also possesses compelling specs for its price, thus making it hard to choose between the Redmi Note 9 Pro and this phone. And as expected, its MIUI OS contains ads everywhere, so consider that factor before buying this phone. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Huawei P30 Pro. The Huawei P30 Pro is another flagship contender of Huawei that has an Blaster in it. It received praise as one of the best camera phones in 2019. It is because of its quad camera setup that boasts 5x optical zoom and up to 5x digital zoom. Scenic shots are mostly comparable to DSLRs thanks to its incredible zoom function. Pair it with a Kirin 980 processor and 6GB RAM, and you've got a true premium flagship phone that can outrun any modern phone. The true meaning of elegance truly lies on this premium phone, and it has got an Blaster. which is absent on the lesser models. Too bad it has only a 1080x2340 screen. It may feel like you are buying a mid-ranger when its competitors already possess two or even four screens. The absence of Google Play support for Huawei may also be another factor that can make you reconsider buying a Huawei phone. That's all for today. We upload all types of phone and phones accessories products review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.